Well, hello everyone. This is Steven.
And this is Michael, and we are the Movie Bros React. How is everybody doing tonight?
Yes. How'd you like that little switcheroo, Michael?
I did. I got a little dizzy there from the
I
switcher.
know. It calls vertigo if we do it too fast.
Isn't that a movie?
It is. It's a classic Hitchcock.
Nice. Well,
So
everyone,
yeah.
we are here together tonight to do remembrance of 1988.
I was like, dude, it's like we're at a funeral. to recall in remembrance of. But in a way, we are because it's over. It's gentlemen. Dude. Yeah, we are. So
1988
that's right,
will
Michael.
never die.
It will live forever here on the Movie Bros React channel. Wow.
Ooh, that went off the rails.
Yeah, it did.
All right.
Woo.
So 1988 was a great year.
It was.
A lot of movies. And
Yeah.
hey, Ronan.
Hey, what's up, Ronan? Good to see you. Hey, Val.
Val.
Go ahead, Michael. Go ahead, man. I don't want to derail you here. Go ahead.
No. I'm just saying hello to everybody. Hey, Kirsten. Thanks for coming to my chat earlier. My live stream. Sorry. Hey, Larry.
Hey, Larry. It's good to see you guys.
So, 1988 was a great year. It was the end of the 80s, the beginning of the end. And
so
a lot
sad.
of great movies came out, a lot of good music.
Yeah.
Just a lot of good times. And it seemed like a more innocent time for me than it is now.
Yeah. Yeah, it was before all of the PC-ness took over everything, essentially. Hey, what's up, Katie? Good to see you here.
Hey, Katie.
All right. Great to see everybody that's in the chat. Yeah, man, it was a great year. 88 was an awesome year. The 80s, again, my favorite decade for music and movies. And a lot of moments in my life are very special moments in that decade, too. So a lot of great memories, for sure. And I think, trying to think hard here, I'm pretty sure, Michael, I laid eyes on you for the first time in 1989, just barely the 80s.
It was 89.
It was at Pruitt's church, and we didn't. It was before my folks had their church. Yeah, and I saw you there. I don't think we actually talked though.
No, you were doing the drums.
I was on drums, yes, and I saw you there with your family. So we actually technically at least saw each other in the 80s for the first time, just barely.
We did.
And then we actually met each other really met each other in the 90s.
So 90 or 91, I can't remember.
It was, let me think for a second. Yeah, it would have definitely been 90. Well, it's 91's when we did the Fountain of Love, the Burning Church tour. The church that burned down, the Burning Church tour. That was 91.
Stepping Stones or whatever.
Oh, it was Fountain of Love.
Oh, Fountain of Love, that's it.
The Fountain of Love was turned to a fountain of fire, bless their heart. But thankfully they were insured. It all worked out. But yeah, I think that was 91, right? That was 91. I think that's when we met.
Horror MBA has a question for you, Steve.
I'm a preacher's kid. Oh yeah, man, for sure, absolutely.
He is.
Oh yeah, man. My dad planted a church. Man, started a church in our living room with like 10 people, and grew out of the house into a banquet room in a restaurant in the small town we lived in. We grew out of that into a strip center, and we had that church there for 3 years. And then we merged with the
big
church. Yeah, bigger church in Houston. Um, oh yeah, man. I grew up living in the church, man. Wednesday night, Sunday morning, mom and dad, ministry team, my whole life. That was life, man. Um, says just got back from VBS. Nice. That's awesome, dude. Very cool. Very cool, brother. Uh, that's right, Dino. The beginning of the legends.
Yeah.
Legends. Known as the movie bros. There we go. You're too kind, Dino.
Well, hey Steve, you know who else are legends?
Ooh,
The people who support our channel.
you're darn right they are. And you know
Oh,
what? I just happen to have a slide of those people.
well, let me tell you about them.
Tell me about them. Hold on a second. Let me get them on the screen because they deserve some
Some
screen
recognition.
time and recognition. Yes, they do.
Very much
They
so.
are otherwise known as our
Patrons.
patrons.
Yay.
All right. Yeah, buddy. All right,
All
Michael,
right.
take it away.
Thank you, patrons. So we have 3 levels, and we have many patrons. And our first level, our highest level is May the Force be with you level, with Flet's Movies and Pop Culture 13, Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle.
And we have Get to the Chopper level with Say It, Steve.
Bye-bye. Polar.
Bye-bye, Polar. And then we have Get Ready for a Surprise level with Jennifer Armstrong, Valerie Janowski, who I just saw, Denisha Lane, Kirsten Marie, who I saw also, Sarah Campbell, and Larry Warner. Or should I say Werner?
It's not Werner. Read the slide. It's Warner.
Warner. Okay,
Warner.
Larry Warner. We so appreciate you guys.
Yes,
We have so
very
much fun with you. Doing these 80s has, just made me and Steve's, months, because
Yeah.
we've been doing these and y'all have shown up to have so much fun with us. And also with the support, we're able to continue doing this. So thank you so
right.
much.
Absolutely, guys. Truly, I echo everything Michael says. We we really feel the same way, and we talk about it. It's such an honor for us, and it means the world, and it's so validating. And when you guys support us like this every month with your faithfulness, it really does. It just makes us feel like we're on the right track. That you guys would feel that our content is worth those very hard-earned dollars that you guys earn every single month. I know it's in the day and age we live. It's with the economy that we're in. Everything is just clawing at all of our wallets.
Mhm.
And so the fact that you deem this channel and what we do worthy of those dollars, that means a lot, and to us personally, and it's very motivating. So thank you guys so much. And Kirsten, that means a lot too. Your encouragement means just as much as your support as patrons too. Thank
And
you.
it's fantastic because everybody that's on here in one way or another, they support Steve's channel and they support my channel.
That's right.
And it's kind of like, humbling that y'all do that. I mean,
It is.
that you think that highly of us to support us that much. So
Totally,
we
man.
really appreciate it and thank you.
So true. So true, man. And so we're thankful you guys are all here. And there's something else that we want to just let you know before we get started in 1988 in our little time machine that we're going to take you down memory lane with. We do have another way that you can support the channel. We're talking about supporting the channel. And so just in case you're not aware, we have a way to do super chats, even though we're not yet a monetized channel on YouTube. Although we are, Michael, did you see our sub count? We're slowly climbing the ladder.
673.
673, man. We're slowly climbing every week.
Sub by sub.
Climb it. And so it's very exciting to see the numbers growing every week, little by little. And so also, but there's a way to help the channel grow as well. And guys, look, we are on the verge. Even though the SAG strike is trying to throw a huge monkey wrench into our plans.
Yeah.
But we're working hard to still make some things happen. So we're on the verge of being able to bring you guys our very first celebrity interview on the Movie Bros React. It's going to happen. We're working on it. We're not going to ruin it, jinx it, but let me just tell you, we're working on it to happen soon. And so stay tuned, okay? So we'll be very excited. We'll make the announcement once we really can. But in the meantime,
Once we've cemented it.
once we've locked it down and it's concrete and we know for sure it's a done deal, we're going to do that. And Jason, the nice one, is here. Thank you, Jason, for making it tonight. Great to see you. But I just wanted to tease that. We wanted to give you guys just a little tease to let you know that we're always trying to elevate the channel. We're trying to bring, we're always trying to brainstorm of how we can do different things to bring the talent in, and to also just to bring you guys new stuff and different stuff, right? And have fun so that you guys have fun. And one thing that we can do also is offer you a way to support the channel outside of only doing memberships, or our Patreons, I should say, patrons. You can also submit super chats to Venmo. So we've created a way to do it basically manually. So Michael has Venmo pulled up now. He'll get notified the moment you send one in, if you would like to. Don't feel obligated, of course. But if you would like to help the channel out as we're on live streaming tonight, if you would have a comment or a question you'd like us to address, we'll move you to the front of the line, just like we do on my channel when I move everybody to the front. It's the same type thing. We'll get you right up to the front. We'll get you on the screen, and your super chat will help the channel continue to grow and get us to the point where, hey, more and more people will find us, and it's going to be an awesome thing.
Yes.
And I will tease Michael. I showed Michael backstage. I worked on a new super chat clip, and Michael has seen it just before we went live.
Oh,
and
man.
I'm not going to really say anything about it other than to say it's a brand new super chat clip that I'm going to be showing on Craven Something Scary this weekend. But if you want a sneak peek of that super chat clip, I brought it along with me tonight on the Movie Bros React. And if we get some super chats tonight on the Venmo, Michael and I will share the clip and we'll debut it here on the on the show.
It's not short either. Oh my gosh.
No,
It's not short.
No, it's pretty good length. And I will just say this. I was laughing. I'm in this, I'm still here in the hospital. And I will tell you this. I was laughing so loud in my room editing this clip together. And I was just dying making the clip. And then I showed it to Michael a few minutes ago. You tell him your response, Michael. I was watching you on the screen.
It's so funny. And before we watch the clip, you'll have to preface what's going on.
For sure.
So,
for sure. Yes.
Oh, I hope we get to watch it tonight.
Yes, me too. Me too. Thank you, Larry. Larry saying support us with mail. That's awful nice of you. Thanks, Larry. We appreciate that, my friend. And Dino, we love you too, man. That's very kind words.
Dino.
And Kirshen as well. You guys are so sweet, so kind, and so faithful to be here every Thursday for these flashback streams. They're just really, really, Michael and I kicked this idea around before we started them, and we're like, it sounds fun. Let's just see what happens. Let's try it.
Wait, Steve.
What happened? Uh-oh.
We got a Venmo super chat.
Oh, okay, man. What do we got? Who's in it?
Larry Warner.
Larry. See, Larry is not only talking the talk. See there, he's actually walking the walk and encouraging others to do the same. That's so awesome.
He's paid so much, Larry. We're gonna have to give him a free badge when we become monetized.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I often talk about, on my channel, there's one of my subscribers named Lighting Ghost, who has done some pivotal live super chats at pivotal times. And I've said that he's going to be put in the Ring of Honor of my channel. The football stadiums have those rings of honor. So Larry, I'm going to just tell you, you're I agree with Michael. You're quickly earning a spot in our eventual Ring of Honor here when this channel gets over 1,000 subs and we're fully on walking on our own 2 feet here. So Larry, how much was Larry's super chat? We always want to recognize that to everyone.
$5. $5.
Okay, thank you, Larry, for your $5 super chat. Again, greatly helps the channel, man. We really
Thank you.
appreciate it. Did he have a comment or a question?
He said, "It's a super chatty. It's super chatty. Love you guys. Looking forward to the stream."
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, man. Well, you know what? We teased the clip.
Wait, are you going to
Nope.
preface it?
Oh, we need to preface it, of course. All right, so there was a music video. I don't know do you know what the original song was?
Yeah, it's Journey.
Yeah.
I can't remember the Journey's, but it's the most popular video they have.
Okay, so it's a music video from Journey from the 80s. And someone has taken out the music and they've gone back and they've added sounds in there, like
Normal sounds.
normal. Yeah, like normal sounds, like whenever the drummer's drumming and you're just like they're hitting on like buckets and stuff. Well, for Steve Perry,
Oh my
which,
gosh.
man, let me just say, I'm not gonna ruin it for you. You guys all know Steve Perry. He's got vocals that are silky smooth. I personally am a fan of his vocals. I think he's got one of the most powerful vocalists of the 80s.
Yeah.
And I could listen to him sing all day long, those Journey songs. Well, let's see.
No more. Don't say more. Don't say
I'm not
more.
gonna say anything else. Nope.
Larry, this is for you, baby.
Larry, this is all for you, buddy, and for everyone else. Enjoy the brand new, just finished this tonight, super chat clip. You're getting a sneak peek from the Craven channel. You're seeing it here. And this is what you guys are, another reward for coming to the Movie Bros channel. I'm sorry, the Movie Bros React channel. Gotta remember that React. It's very important. Gotta get it right. Here we go, guys. Crank it up. That's all I can tell you. Crank it loud. Here we go. Never heard Steve Perry sound like that ever in my life. Michael, what do you think, dude?
I wouldn't have sent it to you if I didn't think it was funny, man.
This is true. This is very true. Oh my gosh. Larry said they just watched the real music video the other day.
So there's one where they do Journey, and there's another one where they have David Bowie and Mick Jagger dancing in the street, that song. And it's so funny. Oh my gosh. We'll have to make a super chat for that one too.
Totally will. Yeah, we can totally do that. And on this one here, I just cut out all the band pieces and just spliced all of the Steve Perry parts back to back to back to back. And I had to slow that one down. I just had to slow the speed down to like 40% normal speed. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it and laughing, getting a good laugh. That was the whole point. Yeah, man. I thought that would be a little unexpected. Great.
Yeah.
Woohoo. Awesome.
Hey, Steve, have you ever asked anybody on our third level, get ready for a surprise, have you ever asked anybody if they know where that saying comes from?
I don't know that I've ever asked anyone that, but we can ask them now.
Okay. Does anybody in chat know where "get ready for a surprise" comes from?
Get ready for a surprise. That's another clue. Yep. Let us know if you know where that is. Definitely a movie line. Gosh, that'll be 10 credits, please.
Separate Ways. That's what it was.
Oh, Separate Ways. What a great song. Kirsten doesn't think she knows the movie. Okay. All right. And Larry's got it. There it is.
Larry.
Very good. Yes, sir.
Man, you're on it.
That's it.
That was Steve and I used to say it all the time. Didn't Total Recall come out in the Came out in the 90s, didn't it?
It was 90s, I think. Yeah, like early 90s, maybe.
Yeah, that woman in the moo ended up being
Yes.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold.
Get
Yeah.
ready for a surprise.
That movie had its moments for sure.
Awesome. We should do a live watch of that.
Hey, Michael, speaking of live watch parties, dude, you've seen Haunted Honeymoon, right? Gene Wilder, Gilda Radner,
Oh, yes.
Dom DeLuise.
Yep.
Would you be up for doing a watch party of that here?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be good.
All right. That has like been on my radar lately. I've been wanting to watch it again because it's such a good movie. It's a little whodunit and it's just great, funny scenes. And I don't think it quite fits my channel. And I think it would be better here. And I think it'd be a lot of fun. So I want to see what you thought about that.
That movie, I love that movie. And also, ever since you asked me to play it on the Carbonite Jedi channel, it's been stuck in my head, rattling around.
Yeah.
And that's Spaceballs.
Dude, you got to do that, man.
Yeah,
Seriously.
So I'm probably going to like try to get that live watch set up for Spaceballs.
Heck yeah. Yes, that'll be amazing. I would love that.
So.
All right. Sweet. Well, Michael, we should probably get started.
Yeah.
Headlines, sir? Oh, excuse me. Headlines.
Oh, goodness.
Man. Medication. All right. I've got a valid
all that editing, man.
Well, it's mostly medication, but yeah.
All right. So in 1988, the headlines, let me see if I can get this to pull up.
You know what we need?
I hate Notepad.
Man, we need a little like a news ticker sound effect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, news ticker. Totally.
So Robert C. McFarlane, who was a former national security advisor, pleads guilty in Iran-Contra case.
Uh-oh.
Yep. The U.S. and Canada reached the Free Trade Agreement, or NAFTA, if you remember that.
Oh, yeah.
And a U.S. Navy ship shoots down an Iranian airliner in the Persian Gulf, mistaking it for a jet fighter. 290 people were killed.
Yeah.
George Bush and Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan was still president. George Bush was vice president. But then they had the nominations for president for 1989. It was for the Democratic Convention. It was Michael Dukakis.
Oh gosh.
And Lloyd Bentsen. For the Republican Convention, it was George Bush and Dan Quayle. And Republicans swept 40 states in the election, and Bush beat Dukakis.
Yeah, it was a landslide. It was like Dukakis was terrible. I remember that. Yeah.
And then France and China permit the use of the morning after birth control drug. So that was 1988. And we had I'm sure they had multiple deaths, but one of the major ones was Roy Orbison in 1988. He passed away. And the Super Bowl was Washington over Denver.
Yep.
The World Series was the Los Angeles Dodgers beat the Oakland A's.
Oh, California.
The NBA championship was Los Angeles Lakers. They beat the Detroit Pistons. And the Stanley Cup was the Edmonton Oilers. Wimbledon was Steffi Graf. And the men was Stefan Edberg. And the NCAA basketball championship was Kansas. And they defeated Oklahoma. And Notre Dame was 12-0.
Wow.
And they won. So, wow.
Hey, David. Welcome to the stream, buddy.
Hey, David.
Oh, wow. Good headlines, man. Good memories. That's a lot of, man, a long time ago. Goodness.
Yep.
Well, all right.
It's your turn.
Good stuff, man. Well, it's time to turn our attention to the music of 1988. Hold on.
Do you need some water?
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Whew, pardon me. Okay. Let's try that again. So yeah, we're now gonna look at the top 10 songs of 1988 according to the Billboard end of year charts. All right, here we go, folks. Now here again, some of these songs I know I'm familiar with all the actually I'm familiar with all the artists, but
Hmm.
some of these songs I'm a little iffy on. So actually these first three songs I don't even know by name, but I probably will know when I minute I heard them. I know I would.
Hmm.
So Michael, help me out here. Number 10, Steve Winwood with "Roll with It."
Roll with it, baby. You got to roll with it.
Is that the one? Okay.
Hmm.
All right. I know that one. Okay. I do know that one. I mean, I know I'm going to know these because I constantly had the radio in '88 going.
Hmm.
I was all over it. Now, number 9 is "Hands to Heaven" by the artist Breathe.
Oh, yep. I lay my hand to heaven and pray. I pray that you'll be back together someday.
Oh, wow.
I love the song.
Okay.
It's by Breathe, right?
Breathe. Yep, that's it.
Yep. Hmm.
All right. Well, coming in at number 8, I'm not familiar with this. I never owned this artist's albums or cassettes at the time, CDs. But I don't know this song, but I know Michael, I'll know it. It's called "Could Have Been" by Tiffany.
I'm not too strong on the Tiffany songs.
I think we're alone now. I know that all day long. I got that
Yeah.
memorized.
And what's the name of the album? Oh, what's the title again?
It's called "Could Have Been" by Tiffany.
I think I know it. I just can't sing it.
I'm gonna pull it up. You guys in the chat, do y'all remember? Of course, I know some of you weren't necessarily around in 1988, but is anyone familiar with that song "Could Have Been" by Tiffany? I'm literally pulling it up just to hear the
Could
chorus.
have been me, but it's over
is that the one?
now.
No, that must have been "Love."
Oh, it must have been love?
It must have been love, but it's now.
I'm throwing in my own stuff.
You're doing a remix.
Yeah.
There we go. Hold on.
Kokomo, Aruba, Jamaica.
Okay.
Oh, I wanna.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. She's really. I'm watching a live version. I should not have done that. Wow. She's really out of her. Oh, bless her heart. She's trying.
Could have been me.
It could have. I think this is like from a soundtrack or something, man. Because I don't know this song at all. I did recognize the bridge, but that's about it. I'll put a link in the chat for you. I'm really surprised.
Oh, is it Should Have Been Me?
No, it's called "Could Have Been."
Oh, Could Have Been.
Could
Sorry.
have been. There you go. Could have been. That one there. That one's surprising me. I don't know it that well at all. I'm shocked at number 8 of the year. That is. It had to have been attached to some movie soundtrack. It's the only way I can think of. It got that.
Dude, I don't think I've ever heard this song.
I'm telling you, dude. I'm feeling the same. I'm listening to it now, and she's so cringy live. I can't.
Well,
I need a studio version of it.
I got it right here. Back in the day, she sounded okay. I don't.
Well, no, like a lot of artists, I got the studio version now. It's 1,000 times better.
Yeah, there's the YouTube version.
Oh yeah, I didn't even sound like her in the studio. It's so much better.
Do you believe in love after love after love after love? You talking about Cher?
Okay, I think I do remember this now. It's not my style of song. It's back then, and I would not have been listening to that song. That's why I don't remember it. Let me just tell you guys, if you're looking for it, don't watch the live version. It is wow, out of her depth, but it sounds good in the studio. All right. And anyway, number 8. This one I know. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth.
Yeah.
Which it's clearly not.
Belinda
but
Carlisle.
Linda Carlisle.
Ooh, heaven is a place on. Wait.
Ooh, heaven is God's worth. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth.
Yeah.
Don't go
Something
to
like that.
Something like that. Yeah, that's the one. Just don't go to Belinda for theology lessons. All right, number 6.
Oh, Steve.
I'm just shooting it straight, brother. I'm just saying. All right, coming in at number 6. Here's another one by Whitney Houston. So emotional.
Oh, I'm so emotional, baby. Every time I think
of
you.
you. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, got it. Okay. Number 5. Okay, finally a song that's got a little bit of teeth on it. Finally. See if you recognize this one, guys.
Is that all it does?
No, that's the intro. That's the guitar intro. Oh, ow, ow, ow,
sweet child of mine.
Now, see if I do that intro now, you'll hear it. You see, you'll hear it now. See, Dino heard it. That's right, Dino. Okay, coming in. Oh my gosh. Now coming in at number 4. Rick Astley. Never gonna give up. Oh, never gonna give you up. Never gonna say.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around and desert you. Dude, every time karaoke comes on, I have to sing that song.
Oh gosh,
I sing so much karaoke.
I love it. See, thank you, Larry. As I heard it, Stephen. All right, man. Rock on, buddy. Yes. All right. We're on our top 3, ladies and gentlemen.
So, Never Gonna Give You Up was number 4.
Yeah.
Remember when I did the Rickroll video?
Yes, I do. And now I know all 3 of these, and I gotta tell you, this song now, number 3, is, in my opinion, just my opinion, the best song this artist ever put out as a solo artist. Okay? He put out solo albums. I thought his music was mediocre. This is just me, my own opinion. Nobody, it's okay if you love him. I think it's great. I just never did. But this one song, I got into it. And Michael, sometimes we live so far apart.
I know.
But I find myself pondering and thinking, I've got my mind set on you. I've got my mind set on you. Just like George Harrison from the Beatles.
It's gonna take money, a whole lot of spending
money.
It's
gonna take plenty of money
to get it right, child. Gonna take time.
A whole lot of precious
time. Now I'm gonna have to go listen to that song.
It's a great song, man. I'm telling you, I dig it. George Harrison, I think it's his very best single he ever put out as a solo artist. That's number 3 in 88. You've got way up there, man. Now, these next 2 songs are also fantastic songs. Number 2, I'm going to do it in a musical intro for you. Now, Michael, I need you to get this. Okay?
All right, man.
I have faith in you on this one. All right, I do.
Get them hum tones right.
Hold on, man. I got to clear out the pipes, dude.
Get some water in your throat.
Namaste. Here we go. Are we ready? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All I've got is this moment. Dun, 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 dun.
21st century is
Yesterday.
yesterday.
Dun, dun, dun.
You can
Dun,
care all you
all you want.
want. In excess.
Dun, dun, dun.
I used to have that album.
Yes, I need
Everyone
you
knows, but
tonight.
that's
Hey,
okay.
the slide over
How
here.
do you feel?
Oh,
I'm
I'm
lonely.
lonely.
What do you think? Can't think it all.
Oh, can't take it out. Oh, I need you tonight, baby. In excess. There we
I
go,
need you
Larry.
tonight.
Movie Bros Karaoke. I'd watch every video over and over.
He would get us monetized in a week.
Well, Larry, I was going to say at least we'd have one subscriber. Oh, well, that's great. We'd have one.
Yeah, we do it lounge version.
Oh my gosh.
I need you tonight.
I need you tonight. Oh yes, the buffet goes all night.
Tip your
are
waiters.
Yes, tips are appreciated. Da 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 da. All right, guys, coming in at
Number one.
2 new subscribers. All right, Kirsty will subscribe as well. There we go. Katie says we need karaoke night. There we go. That would be fun. All right, number 1, Michael. Take a shot. Any guesses?
Oh my gosh. I mean, have we even had any Def Leppard?
Nope.
I mean,
which is a crying shame because Hysteria was an amazing album.
Oh, it was great.
Yes, it was.
I mean, I would have said, Def Leppard would have made top 10 whenever it came. I don't even know when it came out, but
I think it was 87.
Yeah. So, I mean,
it's an impossible question to answer.
I don't know. I have no clue.
No, I would be the same way. Okay. Let me think of this song, how this song goes. Ooh, baby, I have to dance right away. Come on, I don't know the words to say, but I know the
please don't. Oh, George Michael?
Deciding back in motion. It's time to pick my heart back off the floor. Ooh, baby, I need some time from that emotion. But then there's something there, baby, and I'll go to the door.
But you gotta have faith.
Ooh, I gotta have faith. Said I gotta have faith. Faith. I gotta have faith.
Baby, I know you're asking me to stay. Please don't go away. Say I'm giving you the blues. Maybe.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
It was a good song.
It was a good song. Very good song. And yeah, there it is. Those are your top 10 songs from 1988. What a year. What a year, man. And you know what?
Oh man.
I hate that the year has gone so far in the past. In the words of the immortal Mel. Okay. All right, dude. It's time for the main event. The opening acts have been completed. It's time to dig into our favorite films of the year in all 5 genre categories. And we want to know all of your favorite films as we do these too.
Okay.
So, Michael, you start us off this time, man.
Okay. You mean start off by doing the genre and then you do them, or what? Me doing
you start us off for the genre and your titles.
Well, why don't I just bite the bullet and do comedy?
Okay.
Because I have so much comedy.
All right.
88 was like a plethora of comedy. And
it was
just crazy. It was like so hard to find any other genres except for horror. There were a couple of horror in there, but okay. So this is not in any particular order. I'm
Yep.
just going down the line
All
because
right.
it's just so funny. My first is Beetlejuice.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, it was such a funny movie. Michael Keaton was
Mhm.
hilarious. You know, was it what's her name? Why it
Oh.
was the little girl. Why not Winona Ryder. It was
Oh. Um. What's the other girl's name?
yeah, I can't remember.
Oh my
And
gosh. I'll have to look it up. I'll look it up while you're talking.
yeah, and so they were fantastic. I mean, the movie was great, and it had a little bit of mystery in it, but it had comedy too. My favorite part. I mean, there's so many good parts, when he gets his head shrunk, when he's waiting in line. But one of my favorite parts is when they sing the Banana Boat song, Deo, at the table,
Yeah.
and the shrimp turn out to be like hands and grab their faces and throw them down. That was so funny. And then the part where at the very end where they do the Shake Sonora songs. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that got me into listening to Harry Belafonte, who's a fantastic artist, and I love Harry Belafonte. So Beetlejuice was awesome.
You're talking about Winona Ryder.
Winona Ryder, yes,
Yep.
yep, that's her.
And Jeffrey Jones was in it. I mean, my gosh,
Oh
Catherine
yeah,
O'Hara,
yes, Catherine O'Hara and
Gina Davis,
Gina Davis.
Alec Baldwin was even in it.
I know.
My gosh,
Yeah,
it's
back in the
great.
old days.
The old days.
All right, my second one was Coming to America. This
Oh
movie
yeah.
was so funny. Oh
Yes,
my gosh,
indeed.
Eddie Murphy was fantastic. Arsenio Hall. They had James Earl Jones, Darth Vader. They had Louis Anderson, and they had what was the name of the restaurant? Not it was Whack Donald. No,
I'll say it again.
it was a W instead of it was a golden W instead of the golden arches, and it was
Oh, it was McDowell's.
McDowell's. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yes, McDowell's. What did he
Oh,
say? He said, they have the golden arches. We have the golden something else.
we have the Golden Arcs.
Arcs. That's what it was. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. And a funny story is there's a part in it where one of the slime balls literally is
Mhm.
trying to marry McDowell's daughter,
Oh
and his
gosh.
company owns this stuff called Soul Glow.
Soul Glow.
And they get up off this couch and there's like this big stains of activator on the back of the couch.
Yes. Oh yes.
But there was a song that went with it, and it was so horrid. And Steve put that song as my ringtone. So
That's
every time
right.
I would call him, it would sing the Soul Glow song.
Just let your
The
soul
Soul
glow.
Glow.
It was every time you'd call us, that was great. And what was so great was I would have that on my MP3 player. And I would drive around in my truck with my big old sound system. And I would drive around in my truck with the windows down in the parking lots. And I would have and I would crank Soul Glow song. And I had people riding with me and I would mortify them in embarrassment because I would turn it all the way up and just blast again. People were like turning their heads, like, what is that? Oh yeah, it was good times, man. Good
It was good
times.
times. All right, here's another comedy. I have so many comedies from this genre.
Okay.
I just couldn't pick. All right, this one, Get You Sucker. Oh man, the part where these guys were in the rib joint with I forget the guy's name. Isaac Hayes. Was it Isaac Hayes? Who was the guy chef on?
Oh no, not Isaac. Oh wait, yeah, yeah, that's Isaac Hayes. Yeah.
Okay, so he was so funny. He runs a rib shack, and Chris Rock comes in, and oh, it's over the top stereotypes that makes
Right.
that they're making, and they just do it so good. All right,
Yep.
this one, Steve and I love this series, and this is the first one in there. The Naked Gun.
Oh my dude.
So funny. O.J. Simpson was
Gosh.
hilarious in this movie.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
Leslie Nielsen, Priscilla Presley. You know, so many.
What's his name? Monte Calderon or Oliver? What's the dude? Fantasy Island dude.
You're
I forgot
talking
his
about
name.
Ricardo Montalban.
Ricardo. Yes. Oh, he was great too. They're all
Yeah.
great.
Yes.
Even
Awesome.
even the partner from his partner, the
Ed.
older guy.
uh,
That's so good.
what was the tall guy's name? You never saw his face. All you saw was like half of his body. And they're like,
Yes.
"Hey, Joe, you got something on your face." And he reaches up and does it, and like half a banana falls off his face.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I could watch that. Dude, we should watch Parties with Naked Gun. That would be amazing.
Yes. So great. This one also classic. Dan Aykroyd, John Candy, The Great Outdoors.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is probably, one of my favorite John Candy movies.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
mean, I mean, I shouldn't say that because I have so many favorite John Candy movies. I mean,
Yep.
Who's Harry Crumb?
Mm-hmm.
This one,
Armed and
um,
Dangerous.
Armed and Dangerous. Oh, I haven't seen that in so long, and I need to see it. It's just
Yep.
so funny.
It is, man.
All right, so my next one is Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh, that was great.
This was the top-selling movie for 1988.
Mm-hmm.
It came
Sure
out,
was.
everybody was like flipping out because it's a major motion picture with people, dealing with
Mm-hmm.
cartoons. So
Yeah. And there was a who done it aspect of that movie,
Yep.
which was really cool.
Wasn't it Doc from
It was Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd, yeah. Yeah. So, and it's a Robert Zemeckis film, so, and Steven Spielberg. So yeah, it was
like Back to the Future.
Yeah. All right, Steve. I think I took most of yours. I think there's like one or two left. So
we matched a lot.
I think Dino's correct in his assessment of why it sold so much.
Jessica the Rabbit. Yeah, it could be very, very possible, man. Larry watched it a bunch and a bunch. Yep. Yeah, man. Jason's laying his out. Yeah, that's a lot. Those are all winners.
Yeah, Twins. I totally forgot Twins was there, but
yeah,
I love Twins too.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's see. So my comedies, I matched Michael with Naked Gun and The Great Outdoors. Those are my top two. Two of them, though, that I do have that are different that I added to my list as well is the Chevy Chase comedy, A Funny Farm. And I haven't seen it in forever, but I know I loved it when I watched it. I laughed, going out to the country to try to, have the small town life, to relax, to get out, and they're not warmly received at all. And it's just the house isn't in good shape. Nothing's as it was supposed to be.
Yeah, didn't he go out there to buy a farm or something?
Yeah, just to get away from the big city, and write his art, write a novel, I believe, if I remember right. It was writing a novel, and everything's just nothing goes right. And I want to see it again. It's been so long, but I remember that it was the one I really liked a lot when it came out. And I mean, Chevy Chase, dude, he's.
I think that was National Lampoon, wasn't it?
Was it really?
I think it was.
I'll have to look that one up. I don't know. I don't know that it was a National Lampoon. I mean, I'm not going to say no. I just don't recall it being National Lampoon. I don't remember that being on any of the marketing material. But maybe it was. Was Funny Farm a National Lampoon movie?
Huh.
Let's just see if it was or not.
Maybe not. I thought
I'm not seeing anything saying it was on Google anywhere. I'm looking, searching.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it was. I can look more later, but nothing's showing on IMDb that it was.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Mm-mm.
Maybe it. I thought it was, but maybe I was wrong.
But it was great. And then my last movie I'm going to add for comedies was the two Corys, Corey Feldman, Corey Haim, just trying to get a license, man. You
Oh man,
know,
so great.
License to Drive. It was a funny movie.
We should totally. That's a totally 80s movie, man.
It is total 80s, dude. Watch party worthy. Flashback. You know, all the charm and cheese of the 80s. It's all in it.
You know, there's some movies that you totally like, but you've never watch again, and this is one of those. I mean, I remember seeing it back in the 80s and 90s, but I
Yeah.
don't think I've seen it since then.
Right. Same. Yeah, I saw it in the 90s for sure. And I think I may have watched it one more time in the 2000s somewhere early, but that was it. When it was on cable or something way back in the day. And I'm like, oh, this is really funny. I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, this would be a fun little watch party we could throw on and just it'd be kind of like watching it again for the first time in a lot of ways, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let us know in the chat if you guys would show up. You know, if you guys would all show up for that watch party if we did it, because we don't want to do a watch party if. I mean, Michael and I watch movies together all the time by ourselves, but if we're going to do a live stream watch party, we were doing it primarily for you guys. We want you guys to come.
Yeah, definitely.
So, you know, if you're interested in it. All right. So that's License to Drive. Hey, what's up, Hollywood guy? Welcome to the live stream, my friend.
Hey, Hollywood.
Kirsten says she would definitely show up. Ooh, Larry doesn't think that he's seen it.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
Cool, dude. Dino would come. All right, man. Love it. Yeah, good to see you, buddy. Hollywood's seen it, but it's been a while. Yeah, all right.
Been a while.
So that's comedy. So we have gone through our comedy choices, and you guys, I've been putting them up on the screen as we've been going through. You guys have come up with some great choices as well. Love it. All right, man. So I guess I will go next. I'll pick. All right, you know, I'll be different. I've got 3 movies in this category. I'm going to pick action.
Okay.
Action.
Action.
All right. I've got 3. I'm going to start with the number 1. I mean, it almost seems un-American if this is not the unanimous choice for the first for the favorite movie of 1988 for action. And it's okay if it's not everyone's choice, but guys, let's come on, man. Number 1, it's got to be Die Hard. Let's go, man.
Action.
Bruce Willis.
That's a
Die
Christmas,
Hard.
That's a Christmas movie, man.
It's action Christmas. Yes, Bruce Willis and Die Hard. What a great action movie. It's just great, man. You know, I everything about that movie is fun. I could watch that movie anytime. It's like an annual watch at least.
What's the name of the building?
Oh, it's oh shoot, man. You had to ask me that so I could forget it on the spot. It's the
Starts with an N.
It's the Nakatomi Tower.
Nakatomi.
Tower.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, dude. It's a great movie though.
Yeah, fantastic. Has the guy from
Family Matters.
Family Matters. That's right.
The father. Yeah.
And also Severus Snape from Harry Potter was the bad guy.
Yes, it is. Yep. Yes, it does. So yeah, that's my number 1. Got to be Die Hard. Everything's is just has to for me has to come after it.
What was the most cringeworthy part of the movie? Do you know?
Well, he had to walk on some glass.
Yes.
And that gets me every time.
That gets me every time. The glass part. Oh.
I can't really look at the screen, honestly.
Yeah, I kind of have to squint my eyes.
Yes, dude. It's brutal.
Poor guy.
I can't handle Evil Dead Rise, eating glass. No. Die Hard, walking on glass. I can't. It's glass. No, just can't do it. But dude, I'm spot on with you, dude. All right.
Cringe.
So cringe. My next action movie is coming from an individual Well, rather than me tell you his name, let me just show you who it is.
So high, and I'm so behind. Gotta get on up, move on out. Ain't no place.
For a guy, for a guy who kill people in the ring, he sure like was lacking on the dance moves, man.
He was lacking big time because Jean-Claude Van Damme in Bloodsport. There you go. That's more like it. That's where he's in his element, right there, my friends.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
what a great movie that was, dude. Great action movie.
Oh gosh.
That's it, man. Much better. Great movie. I haven't seen this one in forever, too, Mike. It's been ages, dude.
Yep.
But it was good. And he's in his prime, big time.
Very much so.
And then finally, now, Michael, this one is going to shock you because you know me so well.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the audience here, it may shock them, but it may not shock them like it's going to shock you. Because those who may or may not know this, I do not like Westerns. I'm not a Westerns fan.
Mm-hmm.
Never have been my whole life. But I'm going to tell you right now, there's one exception for that. And there was this movie in '88 that came out with an all-star cast. It reminded me of almost, not quite to the level, but very almost to the level of a Red Dawn and an Outsiders. It was getting there, but it wasn't that extreme. But this guy's
Didn't a major like artist do a song for that movie?
Bon Jovi. Sure did. Bon Jovi's on the soundtrack. It was hugely popular, and it was very hip, if you will. It was a very hip Western movie.
Larry got it.
Hey, oh, Larry, you know, you're already, dude, before I even said
Dude.
it, yes.
Larry, you're trying too hard.
I'm telling you, Larry got it. It's look at that. Look at that cast. Dude, Kiefer Sutherland, come on, man. Charlie Sheen, Emilio Estevez, both brothers in the movie. Lou Diamond Phillips. Dude, we got Dermot Mulroney. We got Detective Bailey in here at a young age. Look at that, dude. This is an incredible cast. Emilio Estevez is Billy the Kid. And all these guys deputized to take revenge on Jack
Palance? Uh-oh. I think we lost Steve. I think Jack Palance was the bad guy.
you know. So help me out, Michael. You know, Jack the antagonist, right?
Jack Palance, right?
Jack Palance is the antagonist in the movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so they're hired to go after him. And it's just I haven't seen it in a long time, but I watched that and I'm like, you know what? I don't like Westerns, but I like this Western. I dug the movie.
So I like that one. I was talking to Roger Christian earlier.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how they, use a lot of the spaghetti Westerns from the 60s, like Leon, I forget his name, Leon Sergoni or anyway, he said a lot of the more modern ones he doesn't like. The ones from the spaghetti Westerns are like a lot more gritty. And I was like, oh, yes, I really agree with you because my favorite Western of all time is The Good, the Bad, the Ugly with Clint Eastwood.
Oh, yeah.
And there's another one called For a Few Dollars More. And then I like Young Guns, too. I went and saw that in the movie theaters. But I told him I'm trying hard because you don't like Westerns. I told him that. I was like, you don't like Westerns and you're more of a horror guy. I'm trying to get you to watch The Good, the Bad, the Ugly with me. And he's like, if you could do that, that would be fantastic. So Roger Christian wants you to watch The Good, the Bad, the Ugly with me.
That's hilarious, dude.
We're talking about that a couple of hours ago, dude. That's
That's
so weird.
that is all. That is crazy. Hey, never say never, man. I will never say never because that's Clint Eastwood, right?
It is Clint Eastwood.
Mm-hmm.
Some of his most fantastic work was in the 60s when he was in those spaghetti westerns.
Yeah, man. It's got that going for it. That's got my attention. Yeah, I'm a big fan of him. So, especially the older, younger Clint Eastwood. So, yeah, man. Young Guns, dude. I would love to see that movie again, honestly. Um, and then Jason's putting in his action shows. Okay, yeah, man. All right, good job. Oh, oh, the Deadpool. Oh, I didn't, dude. I missed the Deadpool. Okay, all right, if I did not see the Deadpool, I did not realize it was '88 when that came out. If I had known the Deadpool was in '88, it would have been on this list. I would have added one more because I saw that in the theaters as well. It was Jim Carrey's very first movie. He had a little small cameo role. It was the first,
Really? What was it about?
just Dirty Harry, the Deadpool.
Oh, yeah.
I love that movie.
Is that where he has to go to City Hall with that girl?
Well, it's the one where they're shooting a music video for heavy metal at the beginning. Jim Carrey's the rock singer or whatever, and he gets murdered, and the killer is like this crazed psycho fan. He's like a Satan worshiper. It's really good, man. I've seen it a few times, but I haven't seen it in probably 20 years. But it's classic Dirty Harry. My dad and I saw it in theaters in '88. I just forgot it came out that year. So, okay, last one. Deadpool. All right, Mike. What do you got, buddy?
This is action, right?
Action.
All right, let me see. Okay. This is not in any numerical order. I'm just
Yes.
going to go Bloodsport,
There we go.
Die Hard,
Yep.
fantastic Christmas movie. Rambo 3.
Oh,
I love that one.
look at the chopper.
What did he say on the he was given he's talking to his commander or whatever on the radio, and he goes, "I'm coming for you," or something. He just like growled it out. I was like, "Oh, he better watch out."
Because that's the one where he finds out he was betrayed by the guy he thought that he was friends with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude. I remember that movie. Right? Yep. It was good.
I'm gonna say I'm stealing Stevens, Young Guns.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Heck yeah.
And I think that's it.
All right, we're done with action. We're done with comedy. That's okay. Good stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna steal Steve's genre, and I'm gonna do horror.
Or let's go
Horror.
for the
That's
next few
it.
minutes.
That's it. Dino Murdoch, I'm coming to get you.
Oh, Murdoch. That's right. That's what's his name.
Okay, so not in any particular order.
Okay, I like that.
Wes Craven's The Serpent and the Rainbow. This movie freaked me out, dude.
Yes, Wes, baby. Wes
All right.
wrote that too. He wrote and directed that one. Yep.
Second one was Child's Play.
Mhm.
This movie was so creepy.
That first one was really good, man.
Oh my gosh. Kirsten just said Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That was oh, I didn't even know that was the year it came out.
See?
Oh, I love Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Thanks, Kirsten. I really appreciate that. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It was a mix of horror and comedy. You know, when they wrap those people up in the aliens would like wrap people up in like cotton candy and then stick a big straw in them and drink them.
Ugh.
And I think that's it for my horror right now. So I didn't want to
Okay.
take the two that you put up there because I was like, oh, I should, but I don't want to.
Oh, man, it's all good, man. So, Actually, I've only got 3. I only got one more than you.
No, there's another one.
Oh, wait a minute. Did I upload one that I missed?
It's right below Willow and the Presidio.
Okay, hold on. Let me find it. Yes. Yes. I just did not put it on my paper list.
Because I actually saw that in the movie theaters,
Me
and I
too.
didn't know it came out in '88. And dude, that movie freaked me out.
And the color of it. It was like, oh. Yes. Okay. So, all right. Let me add to my paper list. I just didn't put it there. All right. So yeah. So a couple here, real quick. I'll go quickly on these because Mike and I agreed on these. Again, Wes Craven's Serpent and the Rainbow. If you've not seen this, if you happen to have not seen this movie by Wes, you need to go see this. Go stream it. Buy it on DVD or Blu-ray, even better yet. Trust me, guys. He wrote and directed it. It is wild. The story is it's based on like a true event that Wes was read about that inspired him to write the movie of this missionary, I believe, that
In Haiti or something, wasn't
that
it?
went to Haiti, yes, to try and bring civility to this village or whatever, and basically, like the witch doctor or whatever of the village,
Didn't like
poisoned
it.
him with this stuff that he concocted, like hallucinogenics and stuff, and it basically what it does is it makes you appear dead. Like it slows your heart rate down to
Mhm.
basically nothing.
Yep.
But you're not dead. And so they would bury you alive. And so what was happening is people would wake up and they would come out from the grave. They thought they was the people coming from the dead, back from the dead. And
And they would act. They would act
Yeah.
very like they were like absent. Their
yeah,
mind was gone. So
exactly, dude. It's
people thought they were zombies.
like they thought they were actual zombies. It was crazy. It's definitely should check it out. Yeah, you should. I highly recommend it. Also, Child's Play again. Won't spend a lot of time on that. I think we all know that's that's an iconic film, and that however you feel about the sequels, that first one, it has its place in horror history. That was
Yeah.
really it does. Now, the two other films I'm going to bring up. One of my favorite sequels in this franchise. I didn't say my most favorite, but it's one of my most favorite. By far, Halloween 4, guys. Oh my gosh. This was done so well. Loomis was back in form. Michael was back in form, other than the mask. It's as I wish. And what's crazy is the mask that's on this poster is not the mask he wears in the movie.
Mm.
Which I don't understand why that mask I wish we would have gotten. That's a cool looking mask. The mask we got in the movie it's not terrible by any means, but it's not that mask, which I never figured that out. But anyway.
Is that where Loomis says, "Go back to where it all began"?
No, that's Halloween 5.
Oh, okay.
That's the next one. But yeah, this was a great story. Really, really good movie. I enjoy this sequel a lot.
Maybe
So,
Silver Shamrock was out of masks when he went to go get one.
yeah, maybe that's so. Maybe they only had that one and you got lost or something. And yeah. So Halloween 4, absolutely great movie. And then the last horror movie for me from this night from 1988, I want to talk about is the remake of The Blob, guys.
Oh man,
What a great remake! I saw this in theaters.
Me too.
With my dad, as I always say, my dad and I went to movies every weekend. And that was freaky. I remember the Blob like overtaking people. It was like, oh, it was just gross and
I just remember it sneaking into a car, and this girl's like sleeping, and I guess it killed her. And this guy's like trying to cop some cheap feels, and when he does, it's just like grabs his hand through her body, and she just like folds apart. It just freaked me out. And then the guy
Dude.
was in like a telephone booth, and you see his like teeth like coming out of his mouth using the blob and stuff. And
Yeah, man.
so weird.
Telling you, it was. Yeah, I haven't seen it like forever, but it made an impression.
Yeah.
Okay? It definitely made an impression. So yeah, those are my horror films from 1988, Mike. That's it.
All right. So it's your turn now.
Okay. All right. Yes, Hollywood guy. Halloween 4 is in the timeline from 1, 2, and then it is in the timeline. Of course, remember with Halloween 4, Jamie Lee Curtis, her character Laurie, died in a car wreck. So Halloween 4, Laurie's dead in that timeline. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, she's dead. So it's focused on Jamie, the niece. I believe it's the niece. If I've got my family tree right.
Yes,
she's the
it's her niece.
It's her niece that Michael's after because Laurie's dead.
Mm-hmm.
So Laurie's dead in 4, 5, and 6. Yep. All right, my turn, Michael.
It is.
All right. Oh, that's right. You picked horror. That's right. Okay, we're almost done, guys. We've only got sci-fi and drama left, and that's it.
Yep.
So I'm going to go ahead and pick. Oh, I realized why I didn't have the. I had the blob in a different section. I know that. I was like, I thought I wrote that down. It's okay.
Oh,
it's all good.
Just use it again.
Yeah, but I have something else too, so we're all good. So maybe I'll go there now, just because it didn't while I'm talking about it. Let's go to sci-fi. Michael. All right. Well, Michael will be back shortly. What's up, Heavy Metal Beer Club? Welcome to the live chat. Good to see you. We are going through our favorite movies of '88. We have gone through horror, comedy, action, and we only have 2 categories left. We've got sci-fi and drama, and then we'll be done. So guys, start putting your favorite sci-fi movies from '88 in the live chat. We can start talking about that. See what you guys think. Larry is sticking with the Killer Clowns vibe. I love it. And so is Kirsten. Hey, that's all right. Like I say, some of these movies, they really do cross, right, genres. Like some of these you can put in horror. Like one of my movies, I'll go ahead and talk about, just while waiting on Michael, because I already talked about it, is The Blob. I had The Blob in sci-fi. I mean, it works. The Blob is technically, it's a sci-fi movie kind of to me. So, some of these movies do cross over. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Hello. It's outer space. It's sci-fi. So it totally works. Yep. Totally works. What's up, Wayne? Good to see you, buddy. Die Hard, my favorite movie of '88. Yeah, man. That's nothing wrong with that. We just covered action, and Die Hard was definitely on Michael and I's list as well. All right, Michael. Sci-fi.
All right, and you did yours?
Well, I'd mentioned The Blob.
Okay.
I had put there, and that's why I didn't have it under horror, but it goes for both. I mean, it does fit both, right?
Yes.
I have one other sci-fi.
Okay.
And then I'll turn it over to you.
Okay.
My other sci-fi has a great cast. Let me tell you the cast. Listen to these names. Dan Aykroyd. See if you guys in the chat can guess it. Dan Aykroyd, Kim Basinger, John Lovitz.
That's it.
Seth Green, Allison Hannigan, Juliette Lewis. Come on, man. What a cast.
Travis.
Oh, Travis. Look at him bringing it in before anybody else.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, indeed. My stepmother is an alien. This movie is, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little awkward at times. Okay, it's a little
It's
uncomfortable.
been so long since I saw it, but why is it awkward?
Well, there's just some scenes that are a little
Racy?
uncomfortable. Yeah, at least they used to be when I was younger. Maybe they won't be now. I probably wouldn't be now. But yeah, Kirsten. Some of these movies hide. They seem like they're hiding. But yeah, it is really good. It is a good movie. I mean, that cast, you can't go wrong with that kind of cast. They're all fantastic actors. Now, granted,
Yeah.
some of them are really young. Seth Green, Allison Hannigan, but still, they're all really talented. So, and you have Kim Basinger and Dan Aykroyd in the lead. I mean, come on, man. It's great. So I had to throw this in there. And when I saw this on the list, I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't thought about this movie, Michael, in years. Kind of forgot about it. And
Yeah.
I would like to see it again. It would be kind of like a first time, like we're talking about the one earlier. We're talking about watching. So, all right, man. That's it for me for sci-fi.
Okay.
Yep.
I am going to start off because we have sci-fi fantasy, right?
Yeah, I guess it's technically sci-fi fantasy. Yeah.
So one of the movies I watched and I really love, even though it might not be the best, is Willow. And
Okay.
Willow was actually Warwick Davis was actually he got his start in Star Wars: Return of the Jedi as Wicket, the Ewok.
Yep.
Because Kenny Baker, who played R2D2, was going to play Wicket, but the day that he was going to be Wicket, he got food poisoning. So they contacted Warwick Davis out of the group of people to come play Wicket. And I just got through talking with Roger Christian. He was the second unit director for Return of the Jedi, and he said that George Lucas stuck him on filming the dang Ewoks for days and days. And he said, all right, I'm going to make Warwick Davis's life heck. And he said, I had him like doing somersaults and dancing. And he's like, and I was like, he was only 13. But
wow.
Yeah, Warwick Davis was 13 when he was there. But then he came out with Willow, and it was a fantastic movie. It's a fairy tale movie, but I really like it, and it had Val Kilmer in it, and he was great. And two little guys, I forgot what their names were, but they were good too. So I love that movie. My second one that I love. I know, Hollywood guy. I heard it hadn't got good reviews. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. Rowdy Roddy Piper and They Live. This has, when I first saw it, it's an underrated movie. It's John Carpenter.
That's right.
And in this movie, he finds these glasses out back and he thinks they're cool. And when he puts them on, he starts seeing these people with like these weird faces, and he realizes that there's aliens living among us. And but wearing the glasses gives him a headache, and he finds these people that know about these aliens, and it's just such a I think it's such an underrated movie, and it doesn't really get talked about much, but I really liked it, and old Piper, man, he did a great job in that movie.
That's cool, man. Forgot about that one. I should have put that on my list.
Yeah, and I think,
definitely. I add it to my list now. I'm stealing it too. Yeah.
And I think, I think that's it. So the last genre is drama, and I have two. The first one I have is something that all the girls liked. I mean, it was a good movie. But I wasn't, Cocktail with Tom Cruise. Yep. And then, he he had all the right moves, I guess, and all the women loved
Ah, ha, ha. I see what you did there.
him. Love it.
I do. I do.
And then the second one was Spike Jonze movie called School Days. And who is the person beside Lawrence Fishburne? Do you know? He is.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Go ahead. Who is it?
Well, the dude on the right with the glasses there,
Yeah.
I know him from a show I used to watch. It was a post-apocalyptic show that I watched on either Netflix or one of those streaming platforms.
Was it the one where all electricity's gone?
Yes,
Yep,
yes,
he was in that one.
Yes, I saw him there.
But he's also in a newer series that we both watched.
Okay. I know. I'm gonna kick myself. Well, I don't know, man. I'm drawing a blank.
He's on The Mandalorian,
Oh
and
my
he's
gosh.
Moff Gideon.
Of course. Absolutely. Yes. That's right.
So, yep.
Sure is. I don't remember having a black saber in School Days though, or whatever.
He did. You just didn't see it. All right. So those are my two dramas.
Okay. I also have two dramas, two different dramas though, which is interesting. This is one that we have different movies on.
That's a first.
It is a first, dude. My two are one I know I saw in the theater. The other one I believe I saw on a rental. So also the theater one first. Because one thing is very important in 1988. You know, you can want to go to a lot of places, shop at a lot of places, but sometimes you need to go to Kmart and get your underwear at Kmart. It's very important. Rain Man with Cruise and Hoffman. What a great movie this was,
That was.
man. And Dustin Hoffman, dude. I don't know if he got an Oscar. I don't know if he did. He may have. I don't know. But I thought his performance was phenomenal.
It was. He couldn't fly the airplane unless it was Qantas, and they had to go to Australia.
Yes, everything. It was just everything had to be so, and you know, and for the most part, Cruise was pretty pacifying. Like he did a good job of just like doing what needed to be done until he finally reached a breaking point in the movie. But
Cruise in that movie was kind of I don't know. He just didn't. He seemed disingenuous and kind of a sleaze. I didn't like him in the movie.
I know. I agree. He was kind of a. Yeah, he seemed annoyed a lot by everything. And there was the female. I forgot who the female was that Cruise was always wanting to be with all the time, and Hoffman was always interrupting, and he was annoyed by that and stuff. I mean, Cruise played the character great. That's how the character was written. He's how he played it, but But overall, it was a really good movie. It was a powerful drama. And Hoffman though, just gosh, dude, he was so
Nailed
good.
It.
He killed it. He really did.
Yeah, especially with the hot water.
Yeah, there it is. Hollywood Guy. I thought so. Hoffman did win the Oscar for good. Cruise got shunned. Okay. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad he won the Oscar because I'm like, it was one of those Academy Award winning, worthy performances. Yeah, for Best Actor. Nice, good job. Yep. Okay, and then finally for my last one, this also has a good cast of Sean Connery, Mark Harmon, and Meg Ryan, and it is The Presidio.
You can't handle the truth.
A different movie, but
And Tom Cruise got it shunned on that one too, right?
I'm not sure actually. I don't know. Maybe have. I don't know. That'd be something. That'd be a fun game to play. Trivia game.
Yeah,
Academy Award winners and losers. You have to guess who won and lost. That would be really.
that would be so hard.
Dude, that would be fun though. It would be. Oh, I'm gonna have to write that down. So I don't want to forget that. That just came to me.
You should do it as a tier maker. You know?
Yeah, we
And
could
see-
do. We could.
See how many people can get it right and how many can get it wrong.
That's right.
But people might be Googling it. So
True. We have to think about how we could execute that. Like you say, in a way that I don't know. We'll have to think about it, but yeah, the Presidio is interesting. Good cop movie. With Mark Harmon being a San Francisco detective. Do you remember this movie at all, Mike?
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, his former partner's killed at a military base, and he takes the case. But then when he gets to the crime scene, he has to look at his old rival, which is the lieutenant colonel, which is Sean Connery, for help. And then he falls, of course, for Sean Connery's daughter, Meg Ryan, which complicates everything. But they work together and they learn to respect each other along the way, and they come together to pursue the killer as a team. And it's good. I haven't seen it in a very long time, but it's a good story, great actors, and
is this the one where during the summer he's a summer school teacher?
No, dude, no, Michael. That's funny.
He's in summer school, right?
Summer school, of course. I know. I got the joke.
Okay. Just had to make sure.
Yeah. No, I got it. But it was a good movie. Again, I haven't seen it in 25 years, man. But
yeah.
A lot of these movies are like they're like pulling from the memory banks. It's like, oh wow, But if we did a watch party for all these movies, dude, we would never have time to do anything else.
It'd have to be like 2 a day for like
seriously weeks and weeks and weeks to get them all in. Yeah.
I mean, because I put 15 movies on here. I know you'd put more, so that's what 20.
Probably.
It'd be like a solid two videos or movies a day for 10 days.
Or even if we did like 5 of those 20. I mean, that's still over one a week. Yeah, it's like one a week at least.
We'd have to, what we have to do is take those the movies that we've put out and put a poll up and have just
right,
have people vote for it.
That's true. Pick which one we're going to watch. We're going to narrow this down. Hey, Paula. Good to see you. I guess,
no, that'd still be 5. Because if you break it up by genre, it'd still be 5.
Yeah, it would be 5. Yeah, it sure would. We have to say eliminate, or we'd have to, you and I could eliminate some genres. And we just say, you and I present our 2 favorite genres or something, or 3 at the most, and say, now let's pick the movies from these 2 genres, or I don't know, something.
Yeah.
Dina says these movies are such classics. They really are, man. Jason Iceland bringing in his dramas: Rain Man, Unbearable Lightness of Being, Stand and Deliver, Biloxi Blues, Bright Lights, Big City. Oh, I forgot about that movie. Presidio, there we go, and Claris Art. Okay. So many movies. Good night, Wayne. We're getting ready to head out too, man.
Wayne, thank you for coming.
Take care. Hey, Paula, this is my first live stream here. That's all right. Welcome. So glad you're here. I know you're coming over from Craven. I know you're always at the Craven streams, and it's so glad you found your way over to my second channel, Mike and I's joint channel. Michael's second channel also from his Carbonite Jedi channel, and this is our little project of love and friendship. That's right. It's what it is, and it's going to always be. And we're just working to go everywhere. We're basically here every Thursday night, unless there's an occasional things here and there where we can't meet, but
Unforeseen circumstances.
sure, things happen. But for the most part, we try to be consistently here on Thursday nights to meet with you guys, and we're in this time machine rather, where we're going back, and next week, if all things go as planned, we'll be reviewing 1989, Michael, our last year
Mhm.
in the 80s.
Hot tub time machine.
Oh, I know. Gosh. Travis says, did you mention Bull Durham? No, it did
No.
not make our list. And I didn't. In fact, I don't remember even seeing Bull Durham on my lists that I pulled up. So sometimes they hide from us. It's really weird. And Paula says, and you're always putting live streams on when I know I will be up. Well, yeah, very good. Awesome. Yeah, just make sure you hit the bell icon, Paula. That's the big key. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And if you have, then make sure you hit the bell icon symbol on the channel and hit all for notifications. That's the best thing to do. So that way, when we do set the streams up, whenever that is, you'll get that notification. Yeah, that's the best thing to do.
Travis, I kind of liked who was who was in Bull Durham?
Oh, that's
Kevin Costner. Yeah, I preferred Field of Dreams.
Oh, Field of Dreams. That's a movie now.
I mean, Bull Durham was a good movie.
Oh yeah, that's a whole different kind of movie than Field of Dreams. But yeah, they're both great. But Field of Dreams is just phenomenal. And it's in the style of movie it is.
And it's got Darth Vader. I mean, how could you not like?
Oh gosh, it does. It does. Ray, I can't explain it, Ray.
Ray, are you leaving?
Yeah,
I'm out. I like it when he does that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ray.
Right, Travis. It does hit different.
Yeah, totally different. They're totally they're not even totally different vibes.
Oh, dude. Remember when we watched Fanboys?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. That hits pretty different too. I mean,
sure.
You don't expect it, but it's sad but good. Anyway,
yeah.
Roger Christian said his friend directed and made that movie.
Oh, is that right? Oh,
yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I was like, are you kidding me?
Small world in the film business, man.
Crazy.
It's very niche, very network, a lot of those people all know each other. It's like very, very small world.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, it's cool. But all right, guys. Well, this has been a lot of fun, Mike.
It's been a lot of fun.
It's been great looking back at 1988. And next Thursday, 1989.
That's the year.
That's the year we're going to. And then sadly, we're going to say bye to the 80s and we'll be moving on to 1990, starting a new decade.
Everybody thought it would be a brand new start.
Right. And that's the 90s are a bittersweet decade for me. There's a lot of good in the 90s, don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But it really truly is the end of an era. Once we get into the mid 90s, things change, the music changes, so much changes.
Yes. A lot of change.
A lot of stuff. And you really realize, those days are gone. They're gone and they're never coming back. And, I sound like some old geezer, but that's the way it's part of life. It's part of growing up.
Mm-hmm.
It's the reality of growing up, man. That's what it is, and I think every generation goes through it.
Yeah. Well, so next Thursday, the 89.
Yeah.
But during the week, do you have anything going on with the Craven Something Scary channel?
Yeah, actually, thanks for asking, dude, because I wasn't even thinking right now.
You were logging off.
I was like, oh, I'm heading on to the next year, going to sleep. Yeah, actually, Michael, tomorrow is a very big night for my Craven Something Scary channel because tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central, I will be interviewing the original Ghostface, the actor and stunt performer who played Ghostface, who's in the costume right there with Drew Barrymore, who does all of the kills, all the iconic kills in Scream 1 that we know and love. Lee Waddell. He'll be on the stream for 1 full hour, guys, from 8 to 9 Central Time for interview. I'll be interviewing him, discussing his time on screen, working with Wes, as well as the other films he's worked on with Wes. He's worked on several. So we'll talk about those too. But of course, we'll be focusing on a lot of our time on Scream 96. It's going to be an absolute amazing night. And you will have a chance to have direct access to Lee with your super chat questions tomorrow night. And I am so excited to bring you that ability to have access that will save you so much resources from having to go to a convention and buy tickets and stand in line. And you can do it right now from the comfort of your living room, at work, wherever you are. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. So, guys, please come and show up. I want to have a huge, huge turnout for Lee. I think it would be really nice if everyone could come and let's just blow up that live stream tomorrow night and show Lee our appreciation. All right. It's going to be an amazing night. It's going to be great. So,
Thanks, Kirsten, for putting out those links.
oh, thank you. There we go. Yes, appreciate that.
And then you have your regular live stream on Saturday, right?
Yeah, I'll be streaming Saturday night as well. Usual time, probably 9 p.m. instead of 8, probably more like 9 o'clock Central Time. And I'm working. Let me see if I got an update before I might give you some late breaking news here if he's responded. Okay, not just yet. Okay. I might, fingers crossed, I might have Nate Reagan joining me Saturday night. He said he's going to check his calendar. He's going to get back with me to see if he can make it. And if any of you happen to have been on my live stream a couple of nights ago, when Nate was in the live chat, he happened to actually just be there in the live chat watching.
For those who
And-
don't know who Nate is, who is he?
Oh, sorry. Thanks. Sorry. Yeah. So for those who don't know, Nate Reagan is the he is the known as the foremost authority on screen used memorabilia from the Scream franchise, and he was the on-set consultant for Scream 4, and he was on consultant in Scream 5.
Oh, wow.
Both films. He's actually the person who was responsible for getting all of the Ghostface costume, actual robe materials they used in Scream 5. He sourced those directly for the film. He's the one that they sat down with him and said, "Hey, help us get the mask right. We want this to be exactly authentic," because all the old ones were gone. They were all destroyed. They're all gone. And so literally they brought him in to make sure that Ghostface was 100% correct for the Scream 5. And they kept those robes and masks and used those robes in Scream 6, same ones from 5. So he was involved in all of that. He owns so much Scream memorabilia. Mike, he's got the shirt, the screen used Jill Roberts shirt in Scream 4, where she stabs herself in the shoulder and all
Oh,
that.
really?
He's got that. He's got the Charlie Walker shirt where she stabs him in the chest, both of them.
Oh, no.
He's got Roman Bridger's screen-worn Ghostface robe with the bullet holes in it. He's got the screen-worn Roman Bridger mask, Ghostface mask he wore. He's got remember the trophy that Jenny McCarthy accidentally broke in his office? The head came off the MTV award. He owns that trophy from the movie that was used in his office. Bro.
So basically he has a warehouse from Scream 6.
Not just 6, that's Scream 3.
No, I'm saying he has the big
Oh,
warehouse that
right.
had everything stored in Scream 6.
The shrine. He's got all the
Yeah.
shrine material. Yeah, but seriously, he's got so much stuff. And he sent me these never before seen Scream 4 photographs while I was live streaming to my email. And I showed him on the stream. They'd never been seen before. And I'm like, this is insane. He was amazing. So I messaged him, I emailed him rather, and I said, asked his permission if I could make a video sharing those photos. And he said that was no problem. So I put that video out today
Nice.
and he's showing the picture. Anyway, super nice guy. I've had him on a couple of times, but I've never had him on by himself where we could just talk about his collection, his origin story, everything. So so Saturday night, Michael, we're
Fingers
trying
crossed.
fingers crossed, he might be joining me. But if he doesn't, he'll be joining soon and I'll be on as normal Saturday night. Yeah.
Nice.
How about you,
And
man? What's going on over the Carbonite?
that's it for the week.
Oh, as of right now, that's everything. I'll probably be streaming again. There's a slight chance I'll be streaming at 11 a.m. Sunday morning, Central Time, a morning stream with my good friend Alex from Podcast Now.
Oh, okay.
That's where we were texting earlier. I'm going to find out tomorrow if I can make that work here where I'm at in the hospital. If I can make that work, then it'll be a late morning stream on Sunday as well.
Nice.
Yeah, man. So it's lots going on, actually. If you think about it, it's crazy. How about you, dude? You had your big night. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
On
So
your
as
first interview, tell it everyone.
I know.
Yeah.
So as some of you know, I know Kirsten and Larry know, but I had my interview with Roger Christian, who was the set director of Star Wars. He won an Oscar, and he was the art director for Alien, and he won an Oscar nomination. And he also has a short movie, which I looked up in 1981, where he won an Oscar also.
Nice.
So he has 2 Oscars. And this guy, who is so nice, so cool, and fantastic. If you haven't seen my interview, go to my channel.
Mhm.
It's up there now. He's the one who created the lightsaber. He actually
Wow.
found the parts from camera parts, and made Luke's lightsaber. He also made Obi-Wan's lightsaber. And I asked him what were the parts, and he said he used a grenade and part of a Rolls-Royce engine to make Obi-Wan's lightsaber.
Wow, dude.
So, and my daughters, who are 7, one of my daughters asked if he had anything to do with like the hyperspace and the droids. And yes, he made the hyperspace and the droids. He made Han Solo's blaster. He made all the blasters. He made all the set design. He worked on the sand crawlers. So the guy is like he did everything. So, and it was just such a cool interview, and he just told some amazing stories. And he just, I was geeking out so much. I was like just throwing out questions when he would stop talking, and just stop it. So yeah, it was a great interview. If you haven't seen it,
So cool.
go
man.
check it out. I'll probably put some shorts out from it.
Mhm.
and,
Yeah.
So
That's so nice, dude. I'm so happy for you, buddy.
thanks.
I can't believe I wasn't there. I swear I'm still so angry. I got that wrong. I thought that was tomorrow.
That's all right. You can always rewatch it.
Oh, I'm gonna watch the replay. I was just wanting to ask questions. But
Well, he said
maybe one day, right?
he said that he would be willing to come back on my channel and do some do some more talking. I mean, the
There you go.
guy
There you
was
go.
so nice and had so
Nice.
many stories. Just fantastic.
Aw, that's great.
Yeah, and also one of my friends here in Colorado said, who's a huge Star Trek fan,
Mm-hmm.
said he found some people to do a Star Wars versus Star Trek roundtable discussion.
Oh boy.
So I'm trying to set that up, find a time where everybody can come, and do that. And I think that will be fantastic. So if y'all can come, I would greatly appreciate it. We're going to try to do it on Saturday evening. I know you do your live streams then, but
Yeah.
he's my friend. That's his night off.
Mm.
So Saturday evening would probably be, when we do it, probably about 9:45 your time. So
Okay.
I know you have.
Well,
I'm trying to get it for August 5th. So
okay. Well, we'll see, man.
yeah,
We'll see. Maybe I can make something happen here, and that would be pretty. It would be interesting. I'll tell you that. I'd like to hear
Yeah.
that. That would be interesting to hear both sides for sure.
and there's another gentleman I talked to from England, his name is Just Star Wars. I've been on his show like a year ago, I think,
Mhm.
but I'm thinking about doing a. Usually we do a live stream on like Friday afternoons. So
Okay.
maybe next Friday afternoon I might be doing like a tier ranking with him.
Cool.
So
Okay.
and I don't have anything planned for Friday or Saturday this week, but you never know. I might do something spur of the moment
Yeah.
just for myself.
Why not? Heck yeah.
Yeah. But that's it.
Okay. Well, awesome stuff, guys. Lots of stuff. Michael got moving. We're moving and shaking, trying to keep things rolling for you guys. And of course, here on the Movie Bros React, every Thursday night, we're going to be here. Knock on wood, we're going to be here every Thursday. We're also trying to find ways to meet and be able to get you guys some additional content as other than just Thursday nights. It's a challenge right now. Let's put it that
Yeah.
way. But we're trying. Just to let you guys know, we are trying. We're talking about it, and if we can figure out a way to make it happen, we're gonna do that to try to get an extra video or two throughout the week popping up.
3 or 4.
3 or 4, 5 or 6, heck, maybe 10. Oh gosh, but
2
something.
movies a day.
2 movies a day. Yeah, that's right. But just know we're always thinking about brainstorming ways to try to do more for you guys, and we appreciate your loyalty and your faithfulness for being here and your support. It means a great deal.
And your
And-
interaction is so much fun.
It is. It really is. That you're not just showing up to watch, which we greatly appreciate, but you're actually you're being present and interacting, and we love that. We love that. Thank you, Heavy Metal Bear Club. We appreciate that, and we love you for being here. Thank you for that. That's awesome. All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to end on Steve Perry tonight. We'll let Steve Perry sing us out for the stream. Michael, anything else you want to say before we give our ending here? Our final little.
Should it be Steve Perry or your new safety promo?
I mean, I'll let the chat decide.
Okay.
I have shown that safety one on my Raven channel
Okay.
a few times. So if they're, most people have probably seen that one. But
Okay.
that's
Well,
whatever.
do the Steve
Anyway.
Perry one. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I think that'd be kind of a fun way to end it. So we're gonna end it, guys, with a kind of a funny clip here, and then we'll see you guys. Well, on our own channels, we're gonna see you. Hopefully, I hope I see you all tomorrow night. And Michael's, talked about what he's working on coming up. So we'll hope to see you on our individual channels before next Thursday. But
Yes.
until then, we'll be back for 89 in a week. And until then, guys, this is Steven.
And this is Michael, and we are the Movie Bros React. Thanks for coming.
Good night, guys.
Bye-bye.
Ah!